stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing. Good morning, and welcome back to the F.O.B, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate throughout the week and for the day. Yes, I am back, and I'm still feeling like a nice heaping pile of dookie. I'm sicker than a dog, y'all, but we are here. Today is December 17th, and we are 8 days away from Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all are in that Christmas spirit because the weather is acting like it. We are currently 8:05 a.m. and it is 38 degrees here in Woodland, Alabama. Y'all, I want to give a huge shout out to my panel holding it down the last 2 days. I'm Colt Montgomery, and these two wonderful individuals are.
Great morning, everybody. True American Brad Ass coming to you live one more time. Hope everyone's doing all right this morning. We got 36 degrees here in Illinois. I believe that's the same as you, right? Yeah, that's crazy. But, yeah, good to see everybody. I hope everyone's staying warm and staying blessed and getting ready for this holiday season.
Yes. I hope everybody is staying warm. I am Double A. And y'all be ready for some warm weather coming y'all's way. It's 52 degrees this morning. It's coming y'all's way.
Okay.
They told us on the news we are not gonna have a white Christmas here. So.
Well, see, I heard on it was one of the weather channels that it was gonna be a nice warm, beach going type of Christmas, but I got an alert this morning that my area, my state, and Georgia is going to be in the zeros. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's gonna be
in 8
interesting.
days.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the Central Plains and like Louisiana, because we're like over there close, like borderline Central Plains,
Yeah.
Right.
Midwest, other than the southern part of it.
Right.
It's a typical Louisiana winter right now. It was freezing yesterday, like frost and ice on the ground. Had to drip the water, and now today and tomorrow it's going to be like in the 70s.
Nope. And see, that right there is why I am sick. That right there.
Yeah, I could see it, but it's opening up an opportunity for me to get out there and go to that James Bluff and go walk around. Yeah, it ain't gonna be too cold. If I fall in the water, I ain't gonna freeze.
I mean, the water still might be cold, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't have to Bear Grylls it and like make a fire and wring out my clothes and.
Yeah. Well, I want to start off the morning giving a huge shout out to the chat, huge shout out to the panel, shout out to Josh Sigmund. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you.
Hey, good morning, brother. Good to see you.
Shout out
Good
to
morning, y'all.
Mr. Sling Buzz, another brother. We got Smokey McPot. What is going on, Smokey McPot? Good to see you, brother. And we got Jeremy.
That's my buddy.
What is that?
That's my buddy from here.
Jeremy.
Mayu from the Bayou.
Oh, yeah, yep, he's in here.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah,
that's like my devil dog.
Okay. Right.
There you go.
Hey, welcome in, Jeremy Mayu from the Bayou.
Yeah.
Good morning.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, I like that one. We got Jessie Montgomery. She got me sick. Don't let her be lying to y'all. Don't let her be lying to y'all.
Uh,
Oh, so she's gonna be able to experience what a man cold feels like now.
my
Yeah.
my name's Bennett, and I ain't in it. You know what
Right? I
Got
am
the
so
matching
sorry.
I mean? Yeah.
Building that immune system up.
Yeah. No. Well, see, that's the thing, though. Every time, man, it like I could go a whole year. I could go 2 years even, and not get sick. And I'm good. I might get a lot. Okay, yeah, sniffles, but I'm good. But when I get sick, I get sick. Like it puts me out. And
Yeah.
apparently, from what I heard, I'm gonna research this too. But folks, when they get sick and they go down hard when they get sick, that their immune system is fantastic. Is from what I heard. But let me see.
That
Uh,
would make sense. I like if I so when I think about it, yeah, because if your immune system's really good, you got to have a powerful virus to be able to overtake your immune system to make you feel that. So it's like if you were say you had some underlining medical issues and you got hit with a bad sickness, kind of like in the past, it could be pretty rough and uncomfortable and unfortunate. Did hear that there's a pretty bad flu going around right now too,
Yeah, there's something in there.
and it's flu season.
just
Here we go.
love it. I'm glad you get the joke. Most don't. No, yeah. Yeah, no,
My
I
ADD's
liked your
kicking in. I
name from
missed
the
it.
rip. His name, Smokey McPot. You
Oh,
get
I
the
say I must be.
reference?
No, I must not have seen or heard the reference before.
Yeah. You
I'm
lost me on
pulling a
that one too.
Brad's like, yeah, we must not watch enough TV.
Yeah.
That's the one
Smoky
time I'm on
McPot.
Brad. It's like I don't watch that much TV. I watch a lot of like sci-fi, aliens, UFOs, mystery. Like,
I know there's like a movie with McLovin or something, right?
yeah, I know I've seen that. That's super bad. No, it ain't. It
Super
ain't super
bad.
bad, is
Yeah,
it?
that's the older one.
Is it super bad?
Smoky McPot. I don't know. You pulling it up?
No, I'm double
Here,
tapping
I'll
on
be
the
the
whole immune
I'll
system.
be the Jamie for the
Oh,
day. I'm
gotcha.
gonna.
I rarely get sick, but when I get sick, I get.
Oh man, Sling Bus. Well, I hope you're feeling better today, brother. I know all about that headache pain. That ain't nothing to play with.
Ooh, yeah, migraine.
There you
I got a
go.
migraine
So it says when you rarely get sick, but you get really sick, when you do get sick, it often means your immune system is strong enough to fight off most exposures. But when a pathogen gets through due to high exposure, a particularly strong bug or a temporary dip in the immune system from stress or lack of sleep, your body mounts a powerful, sometimes overwhelming response leading to severe symptoms. This strong but vulnerable pattern can be due to genetics, lifestyle factors, sleep, diet, stress, or underlying immune variations that make you resilient until you hit it hard. So, yeah.
I guess it could
Fry.
go either way.
Hey, Fry, I'm right there with you. Sick.
Man, everybody's
Oh,
sick.
Did you see that?
yeah. It's that
Oh.
constant weather change. That back and forth from that has something to do with it.
Do you see Fry's profile picture?
Oh, dude, yeah. Wow, what is it? What do they call that? The it's the cloth that they draped over him during the
That they're finally
during
that
his
they're finally
rising.
coming out with that?
I
Or
don't know unless they
apparently
just
it's been hidden, the
no,
shroud.
no. I've seen videos out where they've studied it and everything and like documentaries on it. Like they found it. It's out. It's in like a museum. I don't know if you can go see it, but it's like preserved behind all the stuff. They took a piece of it, a little small piece of it, went and got it analyzed to get blood tested and stuff. And you should go. I'll try to have to find it and send it to you. But I've watched a couple documentaries on it.
What is that?
They're pretty recent.
So that's
It's the cloth that they draped over him whenever after his crucifixion, when they put him in the little tomb, and then 3 days, and he passed on. That was the only thing left in the tomb. And he was
Okay.
gone. And that's supposed that it's and allegedly that it's believed to be the one that was draped over him, and it's been preserved all the way since then. And I forget where they found it, but
Yeah, I saw something.
they've actually X-rayed it and stuff, and it seems like for it to have the print that's on it is the same way that we would have X-rays done on us. It's like
Oh.
it's engraved into the cloth like an X-ray.
Oh
Kind of
wow.
the same way in Hiroshima, whenever you can still see the imprints and the shadows on the ground like that. It's supposed to be something like that. Something
wow.
of that force that created it and something. So they're saying, what caused that to imprint it on there, because it's not normal, like in like just stains or whatever. It's pretty in depth, like
Very
a couple hour
interesting,
long
yeah.
documentary. Yeah, I have to find it and I'll share it with y'all.
Yeah, so this
I
I
just can't
found
remember what it's
this.
called.
So I found this in an article that was on social media, that this shroud that is Fry's Facebook or YouTube profile pic.
Yeah.
Cardiac Kid, welcome in, welcome in. That had been recently not found, but uncovered or unveiled, and that it has been hidden from the public.
Oh, wow.
People,
I think they have it where you can't go visit it, but like people can study it, and they're just keeping it top secret, kind of like how NASA is with a lot of their stuff. I think it's through the Vatican, maybe.
Yeah.
Like I will have to find it, so I can't not just bouncing back and forth. But yeah, the Shroud of Turin, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember what it was called.
So now
We got any moderators in here that can handle him?
No, just no oxygen.
Gotcha.
See now.
Yeah, like a photo negative fry. That's exactly what they were talking about in the thing that I was watching.
Yeah. So this is also where we have to be mindful as well, because in this day and age with AI just being as powerful as it's been and as it's increasingly growing, things like this can pop up and it not be real at all. And it could deter
Yeah.
people. So have
Open
discernment.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
discernment.
been hearing about it before AI was even as advanced as what it is. I've heard about it when I was in Oklahoma several years ago. And
Yeah.
then just recently, they've seen where they've taken pieces of it, because they're allowed to, after they get the okay to study it, they cut off like a 1 inch square from a portion of it, and then send it off for get lab tested. And then so it's not like the whole thing of it isn't necessarily false, but yeah, like current things that might be like they might do
We should
AI
take that
generated stuff currently to try to throw you off track or anything of like actual studies that are being done on it.
So where did they send it off to? I mean, so they
I'm
cut
really
off a
not
little
sure.
corner of it and sent it off to get it tested, and it came back
Yeah,
positive.
like DNA tested and carbon dated testing and everything. Like I have to find that video, because in the video they go in like in depth and detail, and like I said, it's like a 2 hour long documentary.
I'd like to take a look at that.
And it wasn't on like just some random. It was on like like History Channel or something on like cable TV.
Yeah, I was knee high to a grasshopper when I was living in Europe. Jesus' robe is in a Catholic church
Oh yeah, you had mentioned that.
Yep.
I've heard that. There's like there's also one too where they believe they unsure, but it's one
The
of the
Trier.
nails that he was holding them up, and a they found one that was in a archaeological dig one time, and they put it in a museum, and but that one is unsure if it's the actual one that held Christ or not, but it's a
So
nail
the
that
so
held
you
someone.
so you say so you're saying that you don't know if that robe actually held Christ.
No, no, no. I'm saying another item that they found that was one of the nails that nailed them up, and
Mm-hmm.
but they're saying it's from the era of that time after
He
carbon
was really young.
dating, but it's hard to tell if it was the actual one of the
Yeah.
ones that held him up. But they do know it was from the era of it. Seeking the face of Christ. On here it is. How the Shroud of Turin reveals. This might be it. I have to go and watch it and make sure it's the one I seen. All right.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm finding videos that talk about it where I can send y'all some stuff later.
yeah, that'd be cool.
There's a good
So
bit of it. It's not just a couple videos. There's like a rabbit hole on it.
Right, like I said, some things we need to go on behind the scenes, get it
Yeah,
buttoned up, and then bring it out.
that's good for anybody else who wants to look into it. It's the Shroud of Turin, and then everybody else can look into it themselves as well. And you probably find some stuff that we can't. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of YouTubers that talk about it, but finding you have to sift through the clickbait. It's what you would have to say.
yeah, absolutely we do.
Yeah.
Absolutely do we. I mean, it's good to be educated with current events. At least know what's going on in the world. There's just certain things that we won't speak our opinion on because that will quickly cause turmoil within the comments.
Right.
And of course,
Yeah.
more and more trolls looking to get some type of attention or oxygen or some. It's going to happen. Just things that you don't stand on online if you're going to turn around and be threatened for your life because you stand on your own opinion. And that's the
Right.
problem. You can stand on your opinion. Most people will sit back and state their opinion and state it as if it's a fact. When you just need to pay attention. You need to be open minded. You need to see all avenues of approach.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
did.
never say anything with
I did vote for Trump.
a definite.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it matters, but I did vote for Trump. He did a very good job his first run, and he's doing a very good job this run. He treats it like a business and not like a politician. So it's a
Yeah, we
A
won't get
plus
into
for
all
Trump.
that.
Yeah, I don't get into politics because yeah,
In
some
God we
people are way
trust.
too
Yep.
passionate about their politics, and if you don't follow in line with their politics, then they want to ignore anything you have to say just because they think that you're 100% with someone they disagree with. Whenever I look at both sides of every story, there's three sides to every story: my side, your side, and the true side. So
Hmm.
I can only tell you my side of it and how I feel about my side of it, and you can talk about your side as much as you want. But then whenever you go up, we're both gonna find out the truth when we go up there. So why be so confident if you might be wrong?
Right.
Everything, even you get something to buy something. Oh, this kills germs, but only 99.99%, not 100%. They'll never say anything's 100%. And the people that are trying to sell you 100%, they're just a used car salesman trying to sell you a car with no engine. That's all. So I'm gonna leave that there
Yeah.
because I'll go on a rant, and then I don't want to rant on the podcast.
Well, that's what it's for. I mean, today is
Wing It Wednesday. That's right.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about hot topics that y'all may have seen in current events. We are talking about um, what you may have come across on social media. We're talking about the latest trends. We're talking about the weather. Wing It Wednesdays, y'all. Whatever your topic is, talk about it. Go on a rant. Tell them.
Let them know.
Hey, no, you're right about that. Uh, I'm gonna call you
I'll be
Raz.
right back, guys.
Yes, sir.
We got some very opinionated individuals that are in the chat. If you would like to come up here and speak your opinion and dare to be so bold, let me know. I'll make sure that you get that link.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. We might be saved by grace and by the blood of Jesus, but we on the south side of heaven.
That's right.
We stand on 10.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody being in here this morning, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B.
Yeah, I'm right.
How is everyone this morning? Anybody got any good word they want to share or anything they need us to think about or pray for?
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're good, brother.
Hey, handle it, Smokey.
Yeah.
Handle it. That's why I gave you a
Yeah,
range.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was
Smokey,
wanting.
Smokey, you've been a mod for not just me, but for country rap. For I think you're a mod for Triple T too.
Yeah.
I would have to dive more into that information, Cody. I'm not going to give an opinion that I'm ignorant about.
Oh yeah, that that's all deep conspiracy stuff that we'll never know
Yeah.
until 50,
Yeah.
60
That.
years from now anyway. I mean, look at JFK. There's still
Yeah.
conspiracies about that floating around about was it three, I mean, was it two, three? Why is his brain missing? I mean, we won't talk conspiracies. I'm starting a conspiracy podcast, so me and my buddy, if y'all want to dive down that, I'll let you know whenever we hit on it. And yeah, we blow each other's minds sometimes, and he's the total polar opposite of me. So my beliefs and his beliefs on it can like they clash, but it's not like y'all are gonna watch a UFC fight.
Right.
It might get intense.
So
Might be some over talking.
in breaking news today, they may have found a suspect in the Brown University shooter.
Yeah, I did
If
hear that
y'all
there
haven't
was
tracked
no
that,
suspect.
it's
I
the
heard
fifth day of as of enhanced
already.
image of suspect release. So, authorities are still hunting the perpetrator of the deadly mass shooting at Brown University, sifting hundreds of tips and taking DNA swabs after releasing a new photo, enhanced videos, and video timeline. A person of interest in the hours before Saturday's attack. The suspect is approximately 5'8" with a stocky build, said the FBI, which announced a $50,000 reward. Yeah. What's going on, Real Dre? Welcome in, welcome in. Grub, welcome in. It's going, healing.
He's here.
The spike from 60, almost 70-degree weather down to single digits overnight. Man, that did me in.
Yeah, that'll get anybody sick, I believe.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, no, definitely, Dre. I can't imagine. Dre's in Australia, isn't he?
Is he?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think it was Real Dre.
I can't remember. We did have one, didn't we?
As far as grain goes, yes, Cody. Bullets can be modified as far as grain goes. If you are building the round, I'm in Australia. I'm from the United States, so yeah. I thought you were in Australia. I didn't think you were an Australian because I remember having to talk about boxing a red.
Oh, yeah.
Myself hurt. We can go out there and make a live video of boxing a red. So if you're making your own rounds, yeah, you can modify the grain. If you lower the grain, that's going to affect the velocity. That's going to affect the. I mean, when the firing pin hits the igniter, is it going to travel as far? Is it going to travel as fast? Is it going to have that fast spiral motion, or are you just going to hit me with a doggone rock or a BB gun? Yeah, it's not going to have the same kick. It's not going to have the same, for lack of a better term, the same ass behind it. Yes, it could affect your accuracy. If you just got a slug that you're like, boom, it could go this way, that way, this way.
Yeah.
It also depends on the round itself. Are you throwing ballpoints? You throwing FMJs? There's a lot to be had into it. How deep is the firing pin having to go into the igniter? What does the shell casing look like? What is it made of? How well does it keep that heat from igniting the gunpowder? It could be a million things. It's all based on how you're building the round. But that's why I don't build my rounds, because I have no idea. Knowing me, I'd probably blow up my doggone bolt.
Right. Yeah, it can get dangerous, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The explosive guy.
Right.
my friend sent me a text and said he put the podcast on TV, and his little boy said, "Hey, Mr. Dustin." Hey, buddy.
That's cute.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's funny though, because like whenever I FaceTime him and I talk, he'll look at it and be like all shy looking. And I go over there, he comes and gives me a hug. Like he's getting bigger, he's getting older.
Yeah.
He's the one I said that he knocked over the toy, and I was like, he's gonna be a Marine.
Right.
Get him a box of crayons.
Yeah,
Start him early.
he's gonna be just like his daddy. Big and scary. Gonna be like 6'5", I bet. That's my guess height that he's gonna be when he gets older. Is like 6'5".
Yeah, these kids nowadays, dude, they eating Miracle Grow or something. That ain't coming from our.
They definitely do.
That ain't from our genetics anymore. You know what I mean? Something's different.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're not stupid.
We didn't have GMOs and preservatives as much as they got in stuff now.
Yeah.
You know?
Here you go, Cody. Just for you.
Yeah,
Key
that right
impacts
there.
of
That's
bullet grain
beyond
weight.
that's beyond my pay grade to be able to go in that right there. I'd have
It's
to
a
go
good
through like
topic. I
6
like
months of
this.
YouTube college. I know like the basics of like, you know, the like the smaller round, like 5.56 and 22s, they can travel farther because they're lighter, smaller. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever they hit like the like half a mile mark, they start going in a wider
And
spiral, and
see,
then they
and
start they
that's where
start flipping.
your grain and the actual round where
Hmm.
they have to line up. You can't have light grain with a heavy round because you're not going to have any accuracy.
Right. Yeah,
You
like
just
you were saying with slugs, because slugs don't the slugs are like just a big like muzzle
Mhm.
load. They don't have that spiral to keep them as accurate as they can. So they'll just like kind of float around and hit within a vicinity, and the further out they get, the wider that vicinity is going to get.
Correct. But
Yeah.
more touching on it, velocity and trajectory, lighter grains. So the lighter grains, faster velocity, flatter trajectory, but more susceptible to wind drift.
Yeah, flatter trajectory would be like less bullet drop.
Hmm.
That's what that would mean? Okay. Yeah. I
Slower
didn't learn about
velocity.
bullet drop until I got in basic training, and they were like, "Look, aim down a little bit." But I'm like, "But
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
aiming on
real
it."
thing. Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, yeah." I aim at the dirt, and all of a sudden, I'm like, "The
you're
target went
hitting
down.
his
Did it
head.
ricochet?" Yeah.
Uh, I arrived, Ken.
Hey,
Feeling
Ken,
better?
welcome.
Can't promise anything. I still need to get back in bed.
Hey, good morning, Ken. Good to see you, brother.
Well, Kentucky
Um,
Ballistic. Yeah, that guy had a. Oh man, that was. I watched that
Oh
video. Have y'all
yeah,
seen that? Where he that 50 cal exploded. It
yeah.
was a strange, like a single shot, like a single load, like not a like really a bolt action, but she had to like screw the back end cap on this particular 50 cal, and man, that made me just like, it makes my neck itch whenever he starts shooting big guns, and he start gearing up, and you're like, oh, this is getting serious. Bomb pop, today's flavor.
America Pop.
Oh, America pop.
oh, here we go. Yep. There you go,
Okay,
Ghost. We need that. We're looking
I
for that
just
sponsorship.
yeah.
My bad. I was over here typing.
Send that email in there.
Hey, Mr. Ken, I wanted to let you know real quick that I ended up doing that homework on the panel yesterday while we was still on live. It
Oh, it's
just
an
came to
acronym.
me.
Acronym
But
for
I'm gonna go ahead and
acronym.
put it in the chat. Yeah, acronym for acronym. We was talking about that yesterday. You weren't here, Colt, but I was getting into my
Oh, you
acronym
don't
thing,
say?
and
I think I might have been in bed. Who knows?
yeah,
Oh,
you might have
speaking.
been there.
Yeah. Yeah, your wife did say that she was gonna make you rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sent us
Hey,
that text, and
look. Speaking of rounds and bullets,
Oh, there
I
you go,
yeah,
dude.
the
made this
anatomy of
shirt.
5.56.
Yeah, like let's see. Can y'all see it?
The anatomy of a 5.56. The button, the pew pew blanket, the boom boom
Boom
glitter,
boom
the boo
glitter.
boo maker.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right. Here you go, Mr. Ken.
I can't even remember
Oh.
what it was. What is it? Attitude change really only needs your mind.
Man, you were you were something
You
else
were meant
today.
for acronyms because I remember you making it, like coming up with it right before the we ended,
Yeah, it
like
just
close to
came
the
to
end,
me like
and
it was
I couldn't
crazy,
remember what you said it was until you put it up there.
and I didn't forget it. You know what I mean? It came to me, and I didn't forget it. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, and you did put it with your list of 1,000 other acronyms, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in there.
Oh man, I was at a show and I had Copper Steel Infantry merch out there. I had Colt Montgomery merch, but what I sold out of, what I sold out of was this shirt, and I had tank tops that said America in
Yeah,
red, white, and blue. It had the American flag and the words. Sold
right.
out of those before anything.
Oh man, of course. Oh man.
Yeah, y'all see the lights.
Oh, I
Oh, you
didn't
got
even notice that, dude.
the
Look
festive
at him
lights
back
out.
there getting in the spirit. Christmas spirit.
There you go. There you go. Candy cane lights now.
Okay. That's almost patriotic too.
Oh no, see, this is the patriotic one.
Mm.
Come
Mm-hmm.
on, come on, come on. There we go.
Dude, that's awesome.
My remote has holiday
Oh yeah,
buttons.
there you go. Got it
Oh,
all.
I need to go through. I need to go through a 40-hour training course just to know how
I
to use
like
the
that
remotes.
lighting, dude. That is awesome. Me and the wife was talking about we want to do that permanent lighting on the outside because we got the full wraparound porch
Yeah.
until we can change the colors like that around the seasons and the holidays.
You know what? So what I found, I'm not even kidding. Coolest thing I found. You can even go to Walmart, Best Buy. You can find them there.
Refrigerator.
That too.
No, I'm listening.
That too. It keeps the ghost cold. Get their smart lights, where the light bulb connects to a device, or like your iPhone or your computer that's connected to Wi-Fi,
Okay.
and you end up connecting to it with your smart device, and you can change the color or the warmth or it being cold or whatever it is with your phone, and you can put it on a timer. When the sun starts coming up, that light can start turning on.
Oh
Especially if
wow.
you sleep with your blinds drawn, they'll start turning on as if it's sunlight.
Right.
And then if
That's neat, dude.
you could also hook it up to a virtual assistant, like on your phone or Alexa or anything, and you can set it up to where when it finally hits sunrise, the system actually goes off and says, "Good morning.
Oh
Today
wow.
is December 17th. It is currently 8:40 a.m. And it is 32 degrees. Dress warm out today."
It does all that?
It does all that. It's so
Wow,
cool.
dude.
And
That's pretty neat.
these light bulbs are only like $10 a pop.
Wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool.
What
It,
y'all's opinion
technology.
on Mountain Dew and chew? Well, what kind of chew you talk about? We talk about like Redmond. You talk about Copenhagen. You talk about what we talk about?
What's
'Cause I like me some Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is good, but I don't know about the cheap. Oh yeah, Mountain Dew and cheap.
They're talking about Caleb Francis. He's got a joke where he talks about where he's like he a little skit where he's mixing Mountain Dew with chewing tobacco, and he goes, "Do the chew,"
Oh, I know who you're
Man,
talking
and
about.
he just
Yeah.
has a
trying
bag
to
of
tear
tobacco
up
and he
his
pours Mountain
doggone
Dew in it.
ears.
He's like, "Eh." No, it's just a skit. I don't think he even did it. He's just like, I was trying to think of something funny to do with it. He's like, do the chew, and he goes, Dale Earnhardt. He told me this in a dream, and he says, I'll do anything you tell me that goes through that majestic mustache of yours.
Yeah.
It was like he's like Dale Earnhardt came to me in a dream, and he says, put the dew in the chew. So I did it.
Ken.
I've never seen it, but he was on a podcast and they were interviewing him. It was like, how'd you make it into the creator world? And he was like, well, I made this thing called Do the Chew. And he was like, what?
Nice.
Red Man and Big League Chew. Like,
I used to chew too. I chewed tobacco and I used to dip. I
Yeah.
like that good old. Let's see, what did I dip last? One of my favorites was Cherry Skull Long Cut. Yep, that was one of my favorites. And then my chew, I like Levi Garrett or Southern Pride.
Well, obviously you know what chew I was on. Yeah, that good old Redmond.
Yeah.
No, but when I was dipping, it's Copenhagen whiskey blend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the Copenhagen whiskey blend.
Fun fact. Here's a fun little story. So they don't make the whiskey blend anymore. I think it's called like bourbon, whiskey bourbon, or Copenhagen bourbon or something.
Right.
But they don't make the whiskey blend anymore. So before I left to Afghanistan, I ended up buying like 2, 3, 4 logs or whatever, and I cracked each can and I poured a shot of Jack in it, and I snapped it, mixed it all up, and I threw them all back in the freezer. Ended up deploying. We mobilized. I had all them cans still there.
Mm.
Every can had a shot of Jack Daniels in it. I'm like, ah.
Oh wow. You was
Yeah,
good to go.
I went through that. I went through all of them doggone cans in like a month.
God.
Bad, man. I
No,
was like,
man.
hell yeah.
You was fiending, huh?
No, I was fiending. But thank goodness I ran out, because when I finally called up my buddy back home, he's like, yeah, I sent you some more. He sent me some more. I took that first doggone hit, and I'm like, oh, nope. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I was done. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm with Ken and Jeremy. Jeremy said his favorite is cherry.
Favorite chew cherry crayons.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lori's. It's good to see you.
And but
We're
I'm
up
with
and
Ken though.
moving.
I don't miss that nasty habit. I did it because I got tired of smoking so much in the military, so I started
Yep.
dipping so I could work and do it, and I wouldn't, because you always had to go to the smoke pit. You know,
Yeah.
and nobody knew when you was dipping unless they like, oh, you're not drinking that nasty stuff in that bottle, you know. But then
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once
dipping.
you drink that, dude, you
Oh man, dude,
that's a
dipping was
taste like no
so-
other.
Yeah, no.
Dipping's
yeah.
so prominent in the army that they even have like foam water bottles when you do the rollover. You know, you go through that training when you get in there
Yeah.
and you do the rollover training. They had
Yep.
bottles in there, and it was like, all right, here's the dips bottles that we're gonna throw in there. they would throw the little foam water bottles in there, and they would be like, all right, just act like that's dip spit bottles floating around in there while
Yeah.
you're flipping around. And it'd be crazy because they was like, it's supposed to be simulated water bottles, a case of water bottles bust open and flipping around in there.
Right.
And they would joke around and say, oh, those are all full of dip spit. Dip spit and piss. I'm like,
Gross.
Look, I'm telling you right now.
He said meth is cheaper than dip.
First off, I'm glad I
I'd say the
stopped.
dip's healthier.
Yeah.
I'm glad I stopped dipping. I'm glad I stopped chewing, because it was tearing up my bottom gums.
Yeah, get that
my bottom
receding
gums are
gum
gone.
line.
They've receded. I done ruined my teeth. But see, I used to dip, chew, and smoke, but I didn't put down smoking until like 6 months ago. So I haven't had a cigarette or a craving for a cigarette in a long time, and
Let's go, dude.
I was smoking. I've been smoking since I was 16 years old, because it was easy to get while you were in Germany. You can go off to the economy and hit the little smoking machine right outside one of the pubs and get you a pack. So I started in Germany. It was Marlboro Reds, and then I'm 37 years old now, man, and I'm just now putting them down. Like, no need. I didn't want them. I'm tired of it. I like breathing better. I like my house smelling like anything other than stale nicotine.
Right.
Yeah. You can go outside and you can actually smell flowers in the air.
Yeah, right.
Like I went outside one day because I'm about to be 43 and I'm just now putting them down. I've gone through phases where I've quit smoking for a while, but join the military whenever you quit smoking and you'll probably start smoking again somewhere down the line.
No, and that's hands down.
If you got smoke 'em if you got 'em. That was one of the famous phrases in the military.
Smoke them if
And
you
it's the
got
only
'em.
way to get a break.
Yeah.
One of the only ways to get a break.
Y'all got 15 mics. Smoke them if you got them.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know, everybody's smoking like 2 or 3 as fast as they can just because they know, it might be 4 or 5 hours before we get another one.
Yeah, right. You go
Right.
through 3 packs of cigarettes just sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Half a carton on a drill weekend.
And you always had that one guy. Hey, can I bum a smoke off you?
Everyone.
Well,
They don't
it's a
smoke unless they come to
non-menthol.
drill.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a non-menthol. No,
I'm good.
Yeah.
You obviously don't want it that bad, then, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would come back and ask you every time. You go get
Yeah,
a cigarette?
every
Oh,
drill. It's
you
like
ain't got no menthols.
Right.
because that one time you was like tired of him asking, and you go get a pack for him, and as he's walking over to you, you just throw him at him, and he grabs them. Appreciate it, and then they walk off.
And then 5 minutes later, ask you, you got a cigarette?
Right, because they done passed them out to everybody else.
Hey, what's
going
up,
on,
Jeff?
Jeff?
Share.
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's one thing you
Yep.
could say.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
pretty accurate, Ken.
Facts.
I did not see myself right here.
Yeah.
Not this far in life.
I didn't say that was
With
part
how I
of it.
destroyed my body, man.
That's why we're grateful to be alive
Yep,
because of what we've been through.
yep. Military,
And our
nicotine,
bodies have been through.
tobacco, all of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they put it. They don't drill it in your head, but they do put it in your head and be like, "Hey, there's that possibility. You're in the military. You signed the line.
Hey, I'll be right back,
If you
guys.
go or not, while you're wearing the uniform, you may or may not get that call to go out and that that truth of it.
Yeah, right.
You know, if you're scared, say you're scared. We won't send you.
That's why you
everybody-
bring
everybody-
smokes to sell.
Right, dude.
Good
Get-
morning,
go-
Sky. Good morning.
I'm not recommending anybody do this because you might get kicked out of a casino. But you know how you could pack your own cigarettes. You buy like a pound of tobacco or a half ounce of tobacco, and I mean it ends up being like $5 a carton, or like extremely cheap for smoking cigarettes, which blows my mind that cigarettes are so expensive if you don't pack them. But
Well,
if you go to a casino and you roll your own, it ends up being like 8 cents a cigarette, and the people will buy a cigarette from you for $1. People can go to the casino and sell them for $1, but you won't last long.
you have to think though, to get all that stuff to pack your own cigarettes, you pretty much bought a carton.
Well, not really. I mean, I did the math. If you smoke a pack a day, you buy
No, what are you getting? You
the
getting,
tubes.
you getting the rollies with the filters on them?
Yeah, and it's
Or
like
you- or you
$5
just getting-
for
or
a
you just
200
getting the
carton.
papers?
No, I'm getting the packer with the filters on it. I have that.
Okay.
And it depends on what kind of packer you get. You can get the little cheap pocket one that's only like $10-12, or you could buy that $200 one that you just press a button.
Put it in, slide it on, press, off.
Yeah, but I've seen those where I've seen people go through like 2 of those a year because they use them so much, and then you got to spend $200 on them again. I've had a little blue packer one. It's since 2018. It was $12. I've saved, even at smoking. I don't smoke a pack a day, but if you smoke a pack a day and you go to packing your own cigarettes, you could save $3,000 per person a year just by switching from that to packing your own. Now you'll save because for a whole year, $650 for a whole year if you pack your own and you smoke a pack a day.
Yeah.
I've gone through 2 pounds of tobacco, which is 5 cartons, and that would last me a whole year.
Well, you weren't really a smoker then, were you?
No, I was, but then I quit, and then I wanted to cut down, and then I started cutting down smoking, and then I went to the VA and got that nasal spray, and that helped me kick the habit in general. It's like it would kill the cravings.
See, I went to the VA and I told them, like, look, I want to quit smoking. I don't care enough. Well, we can help you. Yeah, sure, why not? And they send me patches and gum, and I'm like, really? None of this is gonna work. And so I tried it, and it didn't work like I thought. And finally, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah,
It's
if you
just
go 3 days
self-discipline, do it
without
yourself.
you you'll the physical like they say the physical cravings or the physicality part of the withdrawals is 3 days. Once you break the 3 days, then it makes it a lot easier. It's more of like that habit, the fixation of something in your hand or the
Mm-hmm.
inhaling of the smoke. That stuff ends up being more of a fixation that's harder to kick than the actual other parts of it. It's a couple of
So
things.
so the habit, the fixation, the it was the hand to mouth,
Yeah. That's,
the doing something. That's what that's what I had to kick. It wasn't necessarily that I needed the tobacco or the nicotine or anything. It was that
yeah.
that motion, and so I didn't finally kick the need to do that motion until about a month. Because if you go back and look at the other lives or anything that I was on, I was always either with a toothpick or like eating peppermints or the your grandma's candy, them little caramels.
Yeah. Werther's Originals.
Yeah, yeah. It was just I was yeah,
Yeah. I was like
hand them out.
toothpick. I end up with a toothpick just because, that, that,
Right.
that, that takes away that little habit of that. They also have like, I've got that fume thing, but that's more of a fidget thing for me because the puffing on it, it's nice to have like a little flavored air if you do want to do that, but it doesn't kill that. That makes me want to smoke a cigarette more because it's like, I just feel like I should be getting like a vape or a cigarette or something like
Yeah.
that to inhale because it feels like you're just sucking through a straw almost with a little bit of restriction. I think that's where most of my habit was too. Is like that fixation of like the the actual smoking portion of it. And I say the VA helped me a lot with that nasal spray because they have the gum, the patches, and the nasal spray, and then just basic therapy. And the nasal spray is fairly new, so your VA might not have it. I don't know if they have tobacco cessation, and and because like I was the first person here to get that nasal spray through the VA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You a beta tester?
I guess I was. Yeah.
Yeah. What about now, Ken? Can you see double A okay?
Oh yeah, I'm frozen.
I think you're good now. I just want to make sure. Yeah, flavorful
Yeah.
toothpicks. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I used to love
Oh
those cinnamon toothpicks. They help keep you
yeah,
awake too.
we was on like talking about smoking cigarettes, kicking it, like like how much money I was saving that even when I was smoking, packing my own cigarettes versus buying them from the store.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I bet you was saving a killing.
yeah. I think I was a beta tester because I had to go to the tobacco cessation. They had to sit down with me, talk to me about it. Then they was like, okay, we're gonna get you it. We have to order it. It'll be mailed to your house when you gets there. Uh, don't use it yet. Come here. And then they wanted to see if I was gonna have some kind of reactions, I guess.
Oh
I guess
wow.
kind of like I was being a tester, but
Yeah.
they said it's some kind of derivative. Like it's not like a bunch of chemicals or anything. It's like however they extract nicotine and they put it in something that was equivalent to a diluted version of cayenne pepper sauce, and that's what they want you to spray in your nose. I made
Oh
the
wow.
mistake. I made the mistake of spraying it in my nose and thinking it was like a nasal spray that you use for like, oh, I'm stopped up or I have sinuses, and you inhale it as you breathe it in. Don't do that.
Right.
I had a full experience what it was like to go right back into the gas chamber and you just start coughing, your eyes burning, you can't see, you got the snot dripping out of your nose, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Now
This is
afterwards, I read
it.
the instructions. The instructions said just to spray it into your nose and then let it sit in there, and when it starts to drain out, you can blow your nose out about a minute later.
Uh,
And yeah, I wish I would have read first.
Yeah, so
I'm a
it's not like
typical guy.
Afrin or like nasal spray, like your
Yeah,
normal nasal
yeah.
spray.
But I will say it wasn't. It was painful, just like going to the gas chamber. But I
Yeah.
can breathe again. My nose hasn't been stopped up. I can smell things better. Whenever my nose would get stopped up, I would literally do it that on. I would do that on purpose just so I could unclog my nose.
Right.
Yeah, it was brutal, but I'd say the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Yeah, just like anything, right? Repetition.
Yeah, yeah. I did it one time when I was driving. I had to pull over on the side of the road because I couldn't see. My eyes were teared up so bad. I was like, I need to not do that again.
Right. Yeah, it's still hard for me to do like put eye drops in my eyes. That's it's like a something I never figured out how to do. But some people can do it real easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the VA gave them to me. I always struggle with it for some reason.
Yeah, I know some people they have like permanent dry eyes or some things they were exposed to and overseas and like burn
Right.
pits and everything, that PACDAC thing like that.
Hey, good morning, Victoria. Good to
Good
see
morning,
you.
good morning. Did you get a text from Colt?
Oh, hang
Yes,
on.
he had to run, so he said just told us to end it whenever.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I just seen he and
I didn't even notice the time, dude. See, time be flying.
yeah, it does. It's a little slower than yesterday for me. I'm kind of I tried to be the Jamie mode and like look stuff up, and I end up doing that more
Yeah,
than talking. I can't multitask for anything. If I'm talking, my hands have to either be talking with me or doing sitting still. But if my hands are doing something, my brain's like, I can't help right now. I'm doing something.
yeah. I'm the same way, dude. Don't worry.
I think the reason why I excelled so well in the army when I was in is because I'm close enough to Forrest Gump where I'm not quite Forrest Gump, but I did hit him with that one thing one time when I was he was like, you can run fast, Campbell. And was you on track? You athlete? And I was like, no, Sergeant. I just like to run.
Yeah,
And he did a he about face and walked away. And I was like, well, I thought I was going to talk with Sergeant. This ain't fun no more. And then I realized I just hit him with a Forrest Gump line. And
yep,
I'm in the army. I would have done the same thing.
yep. Oh man.
Appreciate you, Dre. We are a happy channel as well.
Yeah. I just douse
Oh,
until I get the eye drops in. Yeah, I hear you, Smokey. That's pretty much how it goes.
I put it on my I start at the tear gland and I just squeeze it and then go all the way across my eyelid. I close my eye and just rub it on it and then I open it
Yeah,
and then just basically just it's like a windshield wiper effect. Like it gets it on there and then I open my eyes and it just
and then it
coats
just
the whole
like
eye.
yeah lines it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like dousing them because if I do that dropping
He
thing,
gone.
I end up jerking and then it hits me on the cheek and I'm like, oh man, I ain't got no aim. I can shoot a rifle, but I can't put eye drops in my eye.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's not natural. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you just have to do over and like we was talking about, do over and over again. It gets easier.
Yeah,
I I just never figured it out, but I don't really want to figure it out. You know what I mean? I don't think it's natural to put something in your eye,
right.
but at the
I know
same time,
Visine. I heard
I gotta use
Visine
it.
is like not too well for your eyes versus like clear eyes because
Mm,
Visine does something to your eyes where it it doesn't dilate the blood vessels in your eyes. It does something to shrink them. That's why it
right.
takes the redness away. And then that's not good for your eyes because it restricts blood flow to your eyes. That's why they say use clear eyes because it does a natural way versus something that causes it to like shrink up.
I got you.
That's yeah, that's something a memory from like 10 years ago that popped in my head when I quit using Visine.
Right.
It was while I was in the unit. It was like sometime because I remember somebody come over there and was like, that's not good for you. And then I was like, I like rabbit holes, right? And I'm like, well, go down it. And I went down it, and I was like, you know what? There goes that Visine.
Yeah.
All it takes is one good rabbit hole to change your mind.
Gotta love them rabbit holes. Look who it is. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, everybody. It's been one of
What's
the
up, Big
days.
Sarge?
Oh,
Everybody, Wing It Wednesday.
that's right. He's winging it.
It's been going bright and early this morning.
Yeah.
Hope
You
y'all-
good? Everything good?
Yeah. It's had to go pick up my recruiter, and then I've been on the phone with my brother. He is probably moving in with me.
Oh wow. That's a change for sure. Well, I hope everything's okay.
We'll
Good as
see. I gotta
good
give
as
him
it can be, right?
Yeah. Again, every day up on the right side of the dirt. Could be worse.
That's right.
I like that. I
That's
like on the
right,
right
brother.
side of the dirt.
And if you can help someone, help someone. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But now how's it been this morning?
Oh, let's see, Josh.
We
Oh, it's been good.
Yeah, Colt
Oh,
had to
I
go.
see you there, Josh.
He just left a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Colt.
saw the text saying that like he had to hop off. I didn't know if you guys would still be on or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still winging it until he calls it. The man pushing the buttons. Oh, he's back.
There.
Welcome back, Colt.
He made it back.
Yeah.
Barely.
If you catch the last couple podcasts, sometimes we go a little bit over. Sometimes. I don't mind it though, if y'all don't mind it.
Yeah, that's different there, Ken. I'm good on
Yeah,
that.
I've heard that. I've heard that there was actually a couple people I watched, like I guess they get their vision gets better, but then they end up with the dry eyes, permanent things that they have to always do because of it. But I've heard you have to be awake when it does it. I've actually gone through like the rabbit hole watching the videos because you can find surgical training videos that I guess they do for college. You can go on and watch them because I watched my hernia surgery with the robotic things,
Yeah.
probes and all that.
Right. Yeah, that's what the doctors are actually encouraging now. When you go to have a surgery, they'll probably give you a link or something to go watch the surgery. That way you have a better idea of what they're fixing to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got my hernia surgery that way if I would have watched it first. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. Like if you watch the inguinal hernia surgeries done with the robot arms, I thought it was different. These guys like put them them pincher things that you pick up trash with. That's what I pictured that was, just fancy ones with a camera on it and some scissors and some needle and thread, and that's what they were inside me with. And they're just like playing a video game doing this.
Yeah.
Like a VR headset on. They're just like, I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah, it's definitely different for sure.
But I probably
Robotics or something else.
Yeah. It's crazy what they can do now, though, man.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, it really is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cut it. We got some conversation, some talk that we have to have about next week, especially with the kids being here, and I'm sure, like myself, there's going to be a lot of family around, a lot of things pulling left and right, so keep your ear to the ground for more information to come about next week, and if you're not sick, stay healthy, drink some emergency, get yourself preventative measures as soon as possible. You don't want to end up like me. But that being said, I'm Cole Montgomery. These guys will end y'all off with little last words and words of wisdom, and we'll close it with a prayer.
Sounds good.
Go ahead, Double A.
I am Double A. I appreciate y'all stepping in on this Wing It Wednesday. And I know I'll start having some topics I'd like to touch on and a little bit more instead of winging it every day. I kind of wing it every day. But that's how my brain works a lot of times. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, and stay dry if it's raining. And hydrate. And dodge the sickness, everybody. Y'all stay awesome and stay free.
I got Brandon.
I apologize for being late today. Life happens, everything. I will not be on tomorrow or Friday. I have SCQLD. So I will be down in DC for the next couple of days doing good old Army training. But I'll still tune in. I'll see everybody on Monday. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us. Much love, everybody. Stay warm.
That's right. All right, guys. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support. Just remember, you do matter. You are loved. You are enough. If you're struggling, especially during this holiday season, don't be afraid to reach out. And if you feel like someone else may be struggling, don't be afraid to reach out, because you never know who might want to hear from you as well. So with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with a little motivation. Some of the biggest hearts carry some of the biggest scars. You can't heal if you keep going back to what hurts you. Stay motivated, stay hydrated, wing it, and have a wonderful Wednesday. Hook.
Let's bow our heads. Father God, thank you so much for this day. And thank you for another breath in our lungs, another day that we get to praise your name. Father God, I pray that you bring your healing hand into our lives for those who are sick, like myself, and those who are sick that were in the comments or wasn't able to make it in the comments today. Father, I pray that you watch over us, place your angels to guard our hearts and guard the attacks that we don't see. And I thank you for this podcast. I thank you for what you have provided us. I thank you for this community, no matter how big or small, as long as it puts the kingdom first and shines light on who you are and what your son did for us. And we demonstrate that every day by how we move, how we act, how we treat each other. Father God, I pray that it honors you, and I pray that you just look down on us and keep us moving forward each and every day by your will. And it is your holy name that we pray. Amen.
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 I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our name.